It takes exactly 90 minutes for an empty pitch to become the site of a massive tournament upset. Heading into the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the conditions for one are already brewing. On one side, you have France, a heavily favored, star-studded giant, built with the explicit purpose of winning the entire tournament. On the other, Senegal stands as one of Africa's most fearless and talented squads. When they meet in Group I, the stakes are immediate. Securing crucial early points dictates the momentum for the rest of the campaign, leaving zero room for a slow start. On paper, the French squad holds a clear statistical advantage, but matches of this magnitude are ultimately decided by belief, momentum, and the pressure of expectations. The last time these two nations shared a World Cup story, the result defied pre-match projections. In 2002, Senegal debuted on the global stage and defeated defending champions France 1-0. The result immediately entered the history books as one of the greatest shocks in the sport's history, setting a precedent that still hangs over the fixture today. Today's French team carries a different level of pedigree. After lifting the trophy in 2018 and reaching the finals again in 2022, Les Bleus possess a core group of players who know exactly what it takes to navigate a deep tournament run. Meanwhile, Senegal has spent the last decade evolving into a genuine African football powerhouse. The Lions of Teranga have achieved sustained continental success, proving they know how to handle the pressure of the big stage. This creates a rare dynamic for their 2026 meeting. France has an opportunity to erase a 24-year-old historical trauma, while Senegal gets 90 minutes to prove that miracles strike twice. Breaking down the matchup on the pitch starts with acknowledging France's overwhelming individual talent, led by Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé forces opposing defenses into impossible choices. His explosive speed allows him to bypass defensive lines, his clinical finishing punishes minor errors, and he can single-handedly decide matches from a dead halt. Out wide, Ousmane Dembélé provides the necessary creativity. His unpredictability stretches the opposition horizontally, forcing defenders out of their preferred positions. Anchoring the system is Aurélien Tchouaméni. He controls the midfield tempo, using high-level defensive intelligence to cut off passing lanes and recycle possession. This diagram shows how France operates. They utilize quick passing combinations to dominate possession, stretching the defending line until a gap appears. Once the opponent overcommits, Les Bleus trigger rapid offensive transitions, accelerating into those gaps to catch the defense entirely off guard. Every component of France's tactical blueprint is designed to suffocate the opponent through relentless speed and precision. Senegal's identity is anchored by their veteran leader, Sadio Mané. Mané brings a proven big-game mentality. His experience against top-tier European competition keeps the Senegalese squad composed, even when forced to play without the ball for long stretches. At the back, Captain Kalidou Koulibaly provides the physical foundation. He delivers the elite defensive organization required to absorb sustained pressure. Up front, Nicholas Jackson acts as the tip of the spear, offering the lethal attacking pace needed to exploit the space left behind a high French line. This graphic illustrates Senegal's countermeasure. They use a highly compact defensive block, narrowing the pitch and absorbing waves of pressure without breaking shape. The trigger for offense is the turnover. They absorb pressure deep, then strike outward with sudden, calculated counterattacks and organized set pieces. Senegal won't try to outpossess France. They deploy a discipline-first strategy, built specifically to frustrate and eventually break an overeager favorite. When these systems collide on the pitch, the contrast is stark. It's the ultimate tactical archetype, pure offensive creativity crashing into rigid physical discipline. This specific friction between overwhelming favorites and fearless underdogs creates the exact conditions necessary for a legendary football moment. The outcome rarely comes down to individual talent. Victory goes to the team whose tactical system holds up longest under the psychological weight of the World Cup. Looking at the realities of the matchup, France undeniably possesses the deeper, more expensive squad. Their superior recent tournament experience naturally gives them the edge when navigating high-pressure group stage scenarios. Yet Senegal holds a powerful psychological equalizer, unshakable squad belief. They know they can defeat France because their nation has already done it. The massive expectations placed on France create an intense pressure vacuum. If they fail to score early, anxiety builds, turning this into a textbook tournament trap game. Tactical logic heavily favors Les Bleus, but the psychological freedom of playing with nothing to lose makes Senegal extraordinarily dangerous. Taking the evidence into account, the official Goalvora match prediction is a hard-fought 2-1 victory for France. France's relentless attacking depth should provide enough continuous pressure to eventually break down Senegal's resistance over the full 90 minutes. However, this entire game script is entirely dependent on who scores the opening goal. An early goal from Senegal flips the dynamic completely. It allows them to instantly close the defensive floodgates, forcing France to take increasingly dangerous risks. Will France assert their dominance over Group I, or will Senegal repeat their historic 2002 performance? Let us know how you see this matchup playing out. Make sure to subscribe to Goalvora for more 2026 World Cup coverage, because understanding the tactical details is exactly what makes this tournament so unpredictable.